Breaking news on the House Speaker shakeup. Governor Lincoln Chafee just returned to Rhode Island this morning.
And he addressed the controversy for the first time moments ago.
It's an ongoing investigation, and I have to refrain from commenting and refer all questions to the U.S. Attorney. I look forward to work.
Representative Gordon Fox handed his official resignation letter today. One sentence announcing his departure from the leadership position effective immediately.
Fox's chief of staff, Frank Anzavino, announced he too is stepping down. He's held this powerful position under the state's last 3 House speakers.
House Majority Leader Nicholas Mattiello remains the front runner to replace Fox. New at 6, the big issue Mattiello plans to focus on if he ascends to the speaker's chair.
We have in-depth coverage for you tonight. Target 12 investigator Tim White is taking a closer look at what Fox can do with the money raised for his campaign.
But first, let's go to Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell live outside the State House.
Nicholas Mattiello tells me he's confident he will be the next Speaker of the House when the House takes a very important vote here tomorrow.
The big issues. And
House Majority Leader Nicholas Mattiello says he has the votes he needs to become Rhode Island's next Speaker of the House.
We're approaching 50 votes right now.
The State House shakeup coming after state and federal investigators raided Gordon Fox's office and home on Friday. On Saturday, Fox announced he would step down from the speakership. And this afternoon, his official letter of resignation arrived at the Secretary of State's office. At the same time, Fox's powerful chief of staff announced his retirement. Frank Anzavino has been the chief of staff for the past 3 speakers. His statement reading in part, "I cleaned out my office over the weekend in anticipation that a new speaker needs to bring in his own staff." Mattiello isn't saying who would be his chief of staff or who he would place in more than a dozen leadership roles and chairmanships, but he is saying the economy will be his priority if he becomes the speaker.
I'm going to look at the work in progress right now. We've already made requests and look at regulatory reform, look at our tax structure. I'm going to talk to economists and try to develop a plan of attack.
Mattiello is meeting with his team right now to figure out who he would put in leadership roles. He tells us he has figured out one key position. He says if he becomes Speaker, John DeSimone would be the House Majority Leader. Live in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.